Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am the sarcastic Barman. Welcome to the channel. And if everything's been timed right, it's Christmas! Woo! And just like on Christmas, where we subject slightly drunk people to doing complex, stupid tasks like putting together kids' playthings, I'm going to be subjecting myself for your enjoyment to an entire Charlie Ward video. Haven't watched this video yet. I literally grabbed it. I can't even remember the title. Downloaded it, ready to play. Big screen, little screen, cardboard box jobby. And yeah, we'll go through the stupendously stupidness. Because even without watching it, we know it's going to be stupendously stupidness. I mean, for example, Charlie Ward's the guy who sells stickers to people to block EMF stuff that they stick on their phone. So, pour yourself a beer. The pump is behind me because I know we're going to need a lot today. And yeah, let's let's just play the intro and some. Oh yeah, intro. That still seems really loud. God, he's on half volume.
In this increasingly uncertain world, your
starting with an
hard-earned
advert
money is under attack. It's not owned by
hardwired
you,
into the
and
video.
it's definitely not controlled by you. Now, they seem like very big claims, but you don't need to look very far to see evidence of this in day-to-day life. Many years ago, we made a decision to take back control of our personal finances using gold and silver.
So gold and silver have only got the same sort of value on it that people will assign to it. Same as money. If I think my pints are worth £4, they're worth £4. If you've only got £3, you can't have a pint. Gold has no actual value. If you're going to think end of the world is coming, buy buckets of water. Not even buckets of water. Buy stuff to make crappy water purified. Anyway, let's get on with this shite.
And we've helped thousands of people just like you to do the same. If you want to protect and secure your finances, visit goldbusters.co.uk and join us in taking back control and protecting your financial future.
Yes, your financial future. As long as the price of gold doesn't suddenly fucking take a nosedive or anything like that.
Well, welcome back, Susan Price and David. Great to see you again. How are you both?
Great to see you, Charlie. We're doing fabulous. Thank you.
And
Doing very well, thank you.
Yeah, good. Yeah, we're living in an amazing time right now. I mean, I've had a crazy day today, but there's so much going on behind the scenes. It's fascinating to see what's happening. To say there's been sting after sting after sting would be a massive understatement.
Well, don't go near the beehives, then you won't get stung. And look, I've sort of joined the panel. I have no idea who these other two people are, though.
In the last year and a bit, year and a half. So much has been going on. And we're in an unconventional war right now.
Really? We're at war. Oh, why do I feel like he's not going to say we're at war with a virus that's killed like 5 million people? That would be far too sensible a thing to do, wouldn't it?
Very unconventional. And things are happening at a rapid pace behind the scenes. And what they've actually achieved in the last year is nothing short of miraculous. Taking down the deep state and the cabal. And we're seeing it fall in front of our eyes. We're seeing the collapse of the old guard.
What? What the fuck is this video about? I don't even remember what the fucking title is. So apparently the deep state and all that, it's all toppled.
In plain sight. We're seeing, in America, you're seeing it firsthand. I mean, the pantomime you can't even make the pantomime up. To collapse an economy that was so powerful to virtually zero and bankrupt it in 12 months.
Oh, you'll have to say one thing. Don't think the American economy is as fucked as he's making out. But also, in theory, America has technically been sort of bankrupt for a while. That national debt was fucking huge, and there was no way America could afford to properly pay it off. Same with most countries can't afford to pay off most of the debts they fucking got.
Is almost unbelievable, but we've seen it happen.
Definitely. And Charlie, when do you think that we're going to start seeing it unveil for the other people, the normies that don't connect to that?
My gut, look, where we're at right now, anybody who's connected to God.
Oh, Jesus. I forgot that Charlie was a Bible one. Nothing wrong with believing in God, but he twists it to his agenda, which is, yeah.
Can see it. Mm-hmm. And somebody made a lovely point the other day to me, that not every closed door is locked. And the door inside my heart was shut but not locked for many years. And once I opened that door, I connected to God immediately, not a week later, not a day later, immediately. And every single person out there can connect to their spirit within them. I choose to call it God. That's my choice.
Which God, though? I mean, I'm assuming you're doing the Christian God. What about the other, hundreds of gods that are ever mentioned? What about the other gods from the Bible that were mentioned? Why does that Christian God get so much credit? These people who don't believe in Odin. How rude.
You can call it whatever you want to call it. And once you connect within and you let God help you reset your moral compass, then you see things very clearly. Yeah. You see things because God shows things to you.
Right. Have God reset your moral compass. Don't base your morals on society and what we disturb as right and wrong and all that jazz. Because, yeah, God definitely gets everything right in the Bible about being morally just and things like that, doesn't he? Yeah. Oh, dear.
If you're stuck in the third dimension where everything has to be proved, then you'll probably have to wait until between February and June next year. But if you want to get a sneak preview early...
Right, we'll make a note of that. February and June of next year. It's just a big window. Half the fucking year. So, yeah, that's when we'll make notes for what Charlie says is happening. Oh, I feel like this is going to be flat earthers when they say, yes, we're going to look at this bit, and then never do.
Then all you need to do is to connect within. And everything that's going on is in plain sight now for those people who are spiritually connected. When you get it, it's like when you see two pictures side by side, spot the difference. When you first look at them, you can't see anything. And after 10 minutes, when you've found all the differences, you can't unsee them.
Ah, like the FedEx arrow. For anyone who doesn't know what the FedEx arrow is, if I remember, put in the edit now. FedEx arrow. See, look at that. With the E and the thing and the X and the what's it.
And that's the difference really between the third dimension and the fifth dimension. Once you've done the work and you can see everything, everything else makes sense. And the one thing about the truth makes sense. And you know from your experience in your life, Susan, the lies don't make any sense.
Correct.
All right. Actual truth can seem fucking stupid sometimes. Charlie Ward truth. Oh, Charlie, you sell stickers to fucking people to block EMS. You're the biggest fucking bold-faced liar that I've fucking seen all fucking day. And I've just done a fucking video on a guy who thinks COVID is fake. The entire thing. So, yeah. You knob.
Yeah, you have to connect the dots. You have to look dig a little deeper, you know,
You do.
and get the backstory. And the backstory eventually becomes the front story.
Because when I lost my son, I remember asking God why. And God was very clear to me that my son was safer with him than he was here.
Mhm.
Oh, the shouty screaminess that I want to put forward there. And for anyone who's ever fucking lost anyone, I'm sure there's shouty screaminess going on. I feel like if I don't want to justify that with a fucking response, because wow. Yeah, I'm sure my brother who passed away a couple of years back would be like, it's safer up there. Yeah, fucking no. No, he wouldn't. I'm sure my wife's dad, who died about a week and a half ago, wouldn't have the same fucking idea, nor do his fucking family. And just put into context, his wife is quite religious. So, no, shut the fuck up.
And that gave me comfort to know that he was safe.
I believe that.
Mm-hmm. And there are certain people sting that's happened, I think it was yesterday or today, where the top brass from the European Union and NATO and the UN were summoned to Antarctica. And they all went out there in a hurry, and they all got arrested out there in a hurry, and they're all being tried at a military tribunal.
I'm so sorry. I'm supposed to be doing this properly, but these are the bits you never see when I sit and do an actual video. So, the top people from the UN and the EU are now in Antarctica for a military tribunal because they got arrested in Antarctica. Crying with laughter. Oh, fucking hell. I feel like saying... Sorry. I feel like asking, is there any supporting evidence to go with that? Just fucking anything. I mean, I would guess that these people wouldn't appear over the last couple of days, because this video is dated about a week ago. That any of those people had appeared in any public event. What would be your claim then? They're clones, they're lizard people, they're holograms that you can interact with because they're all hard light holograms like Rimmer out of Red Dwarf. Because that's factual, you know.
Out there in a hurry.
I heard that.
Yeah. So these are positive things that are happening.
David's face then when she said, I heard that. We go back. Let me just mute for a minute. I need to catch it on David's face.
All being tried at a military tribunal out there in a hurry.
I heard.
Even he thinks that's fucking stupid. He's ready there to laugh. Like, oh, fuck no. And Susan's just agreeing. David, you've now got 1 point in my estimate for not being a fuckwit. The other two, on the other hand, wow.
That.
Yeah. So these are positive things that are happening. Now, I know on this journey, when I started it, I wanted proof. The one thing I wanted proof about was the deep underground military bases.
And did you ever find that proof, Charlie? Or did you just say, well, yes, there are deep underground bases, but we can't find them? Oh, why can't you find them, Charlie? Because they're secrets!
I got the proof, and I wish I'd never seen it.
Really, you got the proof of deep underground bases for the secret cabal that controls the world that are holding military tribunals in Antarctica?
As a father and a grandfather, it was disgusting. And I would advise...
I can't imagine, Charlie.
Oh.
I could only... well, my brain doesn't even want to go there.
I thought I was ready for it.
David, stop laughing. So rude of you to laugh at Charlie's evidence. Because if there was actual evidence of all this stuff you claim, oh, the world would very much go turn up on its head. If you say, oh, they're just hiding us. You're on the internet. I found this video. Anyone can find this video. But you don't have the fucking evidence to go with it. It's just two crazy people and David laughing at you at this point.
And I was not. And if I was not ready for it, then the world 100% is not ready for it.
Ah, I get it now. That's why you haven't shown the evidence, because you think the world's not ready for it. Not that you don't have any evidence and you're talking out your ass.
Because, you know, as much as I've got a soft heart, I've got a tough exterior that I can put up with a lot of things. But with that, wow. I was like, first of all, it was anger. How could they do this? Then frustration about how can I stop it?
Well, you could release the evidence to the world and show them rather than making baseless claims. I feel like this is going to be I could just record myself saying this sentence quite a few times and it would fit this entire video. Well, I'll press play some more and hope they don't say something too stupid while I try and fill up my fucking beer. And no one gets to laugh at me. I'm having a tops because it's 3:30 in the afternoon and I haven't actually eaten anything yet today.
And then just devastation that it's been allowed to go on for years.
More than years, centuries, and
yeah. Well, we talk about these tunnels. I mean, the tunnels go back to, well, some of these tunnels go back way back, Roman times and beyond. The guys that have been down there recently said, you have no idea how old these tunnels are. And the tunnels that are close to where we live here, from Gibraltar to North Africa, they're a long way down, but they've been hundreds and hundreds of years, if not.
Whoa. There's a tunnel that connects Gibraltar to North Africa. Right. Have you got any... Oh. Yeah, I should have recorded the clip. Have you got any evidence to support the basis of this tunnel that goes from Gibraltar to North Africa? And also, if it's a secret society thing and they're keeping these tunnels secret, and the whole thing's secret, but they're running the world, how the fuck are you still alive? They would have killed you and silenced you. You look like old enough that they could get away with a heart attack, a car accident, anything like that.
Thousands.
yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah.
Well, we're hoping that we could help the people in real time with nature rains, you know.
100%.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
Yeah.
Look, I've often said to people,
I feel like we need some backstory. Let's hope we haven't got any porn open. No, we don't. Good. Nature... Oh, what was it? naturerains.com. I don't want to move you. Home... Oh, let's see their products. Quantum Nano Supplements. Oh, that's a really badly done website as well. If your thing's going to come down, you can't read the fucking video. This is stuff I learnt when I was a fucking kid. And yet somebody decided to release this video. 3 health tonics and 1 free raindrops 1 month cleanse. $95. Right. Do we have... Let's just click on their Health Tonic Plus. Right. What's in Health Tonic Plus? With 84 micro and macronutrients, electrolytes, and a pH level of 10.6, this product is designed to detox at the cellular level and support the body's innate healing ability. Okay. pH level of 10.6. I need a pH scale. 14, very acidic. pH scale. It's been so long since I've done anything in regards to that. Yes, 14. So it's obviously a slightly acidic thing. Here we go. Even better. How is... Oh, is that alkaline at that end? So a 10 is the same as a stomach tablet. Fair enough. That's fine. Yeah, because acidic, they're alkaline that way, isn't it? And as I remember from school, not often I remember things from school, things that are more alkaline can burn more than things that are acidic. If I'm wrong, someone put it in the comments down below, or in the live chat, because this will be a premiere. I realise I'm all washed out because of the light. What else we got here? Health tonics contain a resonating frequency of 639 hertz. Okay. The frequency, this frequency, what? That's not a fucking sentence. Health tonics contain a resonating frequency of 639 hertz. The frequency, this frequency, encourages the cells in the body to communicate with each other. Right, I'm a dyslexic, drinking, fucking half-stupid person, and even I think that doesn't read right. Is it just me? Who knows? Each particle is pocketed. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, no, we were reading that, weren't we? Encouraging the cells to communicate with each other, restoring harmony and well-being in the body. This product also carries this product also carries the frequencies of light, love, and life. Holy fuck a duck! Asthma before the health tonic. After 3-bottle cleanse. So surely there's going to be some... hang on. Asthma's... Right. I've got to remember now. Asthma's where the lining of your windpipe and stuff like that overreact. I'm trying to remember. That's why in the bottles it's stuff to help calm them down. To calm your throat to let through more air. I should ask the wife. She's not here. She's sorting out dead dad stuff. I know that sounds horrible. What it looks like. What it looks like? Are those supposed to be like... Oh, fuck it, whatever. 2 pictures of the same thing. Directions for use. Health Tonic Plus can be taken by anyone aged 5 or older. The older you are, the more benefits you'll get from having a clean, rejuvenated body and healthy, vibrant cells in every corner of your body. In children, you're supposed to mix it. In adults, you're supposed to mix it with water and things 1 to 2 times a day, whatever. Ingredients. Oregano oil. Neem oil. What the fuck is neem oil? Yeah, we're not. The history of the neem tree. Okay, whatever. Mint. Cinnamon. Coconut. Chrysanthemum for tea. Okay, Norwegian kelp. I'm feeling like some of these things, there's garlic in there as well. Lemongrass. It might be cheaper, you know. Just thinking outside the box here for what you reckon is in this health tonic. To go for a curry. Because, just saying this. Oh, crap. Where'd the ingredients go? Oh, there we are. I mean, garlic. What else do we have in here? Cinnamon, coconut, oregano. Yeah, garlic and oregano. Go for a pizza. A mint, coconut, cinnamon. Well, maybe not all 3 in one curry, but curry buffet would be quite good for quite a few bits in here, I'm thinking. Hang on, I saw King Solomon. What was this? This is for Norwegian kelp. Oh no, I just see whoever's done the website was too stupid to press the enter button. So, yeah. That was for it. Atlantic cedar oil. Right, okay. The biblical cedar of Lebanon that was used for the walls of King Solomon's temple, where it was brought from the Atlas Mountains in North Africa. I really thought just seeing A&M, I thought it was going to be Atlas on the fucking Mars or something then. Oh dear, Morocco, Algeria, blah blah blah. Yeah, it's just normal stuff. It's just shit. Well, it's not shit, but it's the sort of stuff you would get in a curry. Anyway, let's play more. Now we know what Nature Reigns is. Oh, we did forget to do the important thing. Does Nature Reigns, yay, touchscreen. Does Nature Reigns have anything to do with 5G stupidness? Neurochemicals, they're droppy things. Stress and anxiety relief, yeah, always important, but I don't think they're going to do any better than a good wank. Skin repair. Face care acne, okay. Neem treatment, right, very quick look what's in the skin repair. Sorry, I know we're supposed to do in a video, but this is what normally happens when I do a video. I get distracted. oregano, neem, mint, cinnamon. That's what's in there. Stimulates healing, cleans wounds, soothes bites and stings, and reduces inflammation. Strangely enough, some oils and bits like that to help your skin. I'm not feeling as crazy. Well, don't think it's as crazy as the other stuff. Because, yeah, some things can have a reaction to your skin. I'm not sure if they are part of them, because I'm not an epidemiologist or a beautician or anything to do with that. I'm just a person who drinks. Speaking of which,
you buy yourself a car, it's probably one of the most dangerous things you'll ever have.
a truck might be dangerous because it's easier to drive through things, or a monster truck, or a gun if you live in America, because yeah, you can get a lot of people with a gun. But for general public sort of use, yeah, cars are dangerous
In the wrong hands. But we have airbags and we have seatbelts for a reason.
Yep, just like when giant pandemics hit around the world, they developed fucking vaccines. Because once upon a time, people didn't believe in seatbelts either.
And when you've got products like you've got with Nature Rains, we live in a world which has 5G, has...
Charlie. Have I not got your website open? No, I don't. Go on, don't flash up any porn. Charlie Ward. Member login. I'm not a member. I was just seeing seeing if we could get past his login. Fortunately, I'm not a very good hacker, so we can... yeah. See, Charlie sells stickers. They are protection discs that help align the EMF frequencies on your phone and block 5G and bad frequencies, but your phone still works.
Chemtrails has foods, stuffs and additives in food where we need to look after our own immune system.
That's great.
And it's
Yeah, we'll look after our immune system. Let's bring back polio, smallpox, huge outbreaks of measles, tetanus. And, I mean, let's not do any fucking dental work or anything like that, because, your teeth will look after themselves. It's that feeling of the fact that Charlie's still alive, and I should really look how old he is before I make the joke on it, but he looks like... If I said 75, I don't think I'd be out the ballpark. Because he looks old. That slightly baggy face. He probably might be because he's bold as well. Bold and old. Hey, they go together. But yeah, that's a good age for a couple of 100 years ago before medicine started helping more. So yeah. Yeah, but I'm sure you won't turn down a fucking NHS fucking doctor's ride, ambulance ride to the doctor though, would you, Charlie?
down to each and every but one. You can't expect somebody else to look after you. You need to look after yourself. Take responsibility for yourself and say, I've done it with myself. I've said, right, I need to look after my health. I'm 61 years old.
Okay, you're 61. So that makes you 6 years younger than my dad. Now, I'm going to have to pause and cut some video out of here because as much as I love my dad, I don't feel like you all need to see his Facebook details. So cut about here. Now, funnily enough, turns out my dad's not much of a Facebook person to put lots of pictures on Facebook. But there's the picture from the Halloween party that we did up here. He does look like a skeleton. Yes, I know. Yeah, and no, I do actually have real photos of my dad, but I'm being lazy, and they just seem like an easy one to do. So yeah, you're 6 years older than my dad. He definitely doesn't look anywhere near as old as you. I may re-edit this afterwards and actually find an actual picture and put it in this. None of you will see this bit. Actually, he's due tomorrow. I might actually just take a picture of him. So yeah, moving on.
And I'm not as fit as I used to be, but I need to eat healthier. I need to exercise. And I need to look at my supplements, my everything like this. And this is why we're talking right now. And Dave, I'm sure David is going to tell us about what is good for us.
I tried to. But it's, like you were saying, it's a lifestyle. It's not, there's no one magic pill that you can take. You can't eating cheeseburgers and drinking Coca-Cola, every single day and then take one pill to make it all go away. It's definitely a lifestyle change.
I really hope this video isn't about food. As a fat pie drinking beer, I feel like it'd be a bit hypocritical to talk about them. But also, there isn't anything bad with a cheeseburger if it's done properly. Nice, proper mince. Minced up, seasoning, things like that. Put together, eaten with some bread, a bit of cheese, maybe a bit of salad in there. Nothing wrong with that. It's the highly over-processed fast food bits you don't want. And even if that's what you can have, because, let's be fair, it's a lot cheaper to have processed fast food than it is to go and buy something like a salad and something nice. Moderation is a big key in all of this. But as the fat pie talking, feels like he shouldn't be talking about these sorts of bits, because someone will put in the comments, "You're a fat fuck. Why should we listen to you about food?" Because I'm still alive, so I'm obviously doing something right, and I know how to eat, obviously. And you should never trust a skinny chef.
And that's why we, at Nature Reigns, we are very interested in the holistic lifestyle and in all of the things that are involved in, living better and having a clean body and the connection between your mind, your body, and your spirit, and how all of those, if you have a healthy body but your mind isn't healthy, you're not going anywhere. It's we believe in a holistic lifestyle where you take in all the different aspects, and that.
Why is it that holistic lifestyles cost so goddamn much? If it was all good for you, because it's all natural, and it's not had to be processed, shouldn't it, in theory, cost less? And no, that is not me endorsing the fact that processed food is better for you. I'm just asking a question.
Being said, I'm very excited to talk about a couple of things today. I think I would like the topic of this discussion to be the blessing of COVID-19. I don't mean that in a sense, I've lost family members. I'm not trying to make light of the damage that has come from this, but I believe in every situation to look for the light at the end of the tunnel, or to look for the blessing or the lesson in everything. And something that's been coming to me a lot over the last couple of weeks is all of the blessings that are coming out of this. There's a lot coming to the surface.
Don't want to pause here, but feel like I've got to pause covering a video, copyright and all that jazz. But interesting that I'm sure if I look through, we could find a video of Charlie declaring COVID as not real or government engineered or anything like that. So yeah, guessing he's not going to bring up that sort of stuff with David. Yeah, just as a caveat, I'm not 100% sure what Charlie's stance on COVID is, but with him being with all the 5G stuff and things like that and all the other stupidity and the tunnels that connect Gibraltar to Northern Africa, I wouldn't put it past him. 11 minutes in, I've got no idea how long we've been recording this, but it's going to be a long video anyway. If it's just about food and nutrition, which isn't an area of stuff I would normally cover, we may go together. Well, I will go, you will watch me go, back to Charlie Ward's website and just pick a different video.
That is for the betterment of humanity. And even though we're going through something that's a horrible experience right now, and we're losing family members, and people are losing jobs, and people are losing their houses, and it's a very dark time for humanity right now, but I believe that it's a purification, and on the other side of this, there are going to be many blessings waiting for us. So that being said, there's a couple of things I want to get into. Nature Reigns, people can go to our website. It's Nature Reigns, REIGNS.com. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Instagram. And of course, our website's the best way to get a hold of us. We have a lot going on right now. Because of this jab that's happening right now.
Right. this may be fun to do in the end. We might not need to find another video because of the jab that's going around. Right. Quick caveat for any YouTube operatives that are going to come back, because I'll make sure this is time-stamped. COVID is real. The vaccine works. This is me doing a video looking at people whose, at the moment, opinion I do not know. We are not pushing medical misinformation like that. If this video gets flagged for medical misinformation, I will use this timestamp as proof that YouTube is then claiming the opposite of what I have just said. And luckily, I'm quite happy to say the word COVID and vaccine in a video and forget to put my fucking phone on mute. Very sorry. Please continue.
There's a lot of people that have been forced to take it. A lot of people have lost their jobs because of it, but a lot of people haven't been able to, haven't been in the financial position to risk losing their jobs and being okay. So they've had to take it. And, we have been working very hard over the last couple of months to come up with a solution for that.
The solution be just take the vaccine. As much as I reckon Charlie's going to moan about vaccines and things in this video, he may not. We're watching this blind, obviously. As a 61-year-old gentleman who, by his own account, needs to lead a more healthy life, I'd be very surprised if he hadn't have taken the vaccination. For one of the simple facts of him getting COVID could result in, how to put this lightly, him expiring from life, him pining for the fjords, him having to be nailed to a perch. I think you get the sort of idea here. Oh, dear me. This guy is going to say some stupid stuff. My beer's not got much in it. And I can hear that Jaeger calling to me, but unfortunately, for anyone's noticed, I do have a nice Jaeger freezer dispenser. It's not on. And it's only 15:57 now, and we started this about 3:30.
And we are probably about 1 week, maybe 2 weeks away from being able to go into production with our answer to this. What we're looking at right now is probably going to end up being 3 different products. The first product is to open the cells in the body and attract things like the graphene oxide and stuff out of the cells, out of the body, opening up all of the cells. And what you need is something called cation exchange. You have to open the cell and you have to...
Pause. Right. Oh, I didn't close that. We're going to have to Reddit that. Let's go like that. Add it from there. Right. Cation. We reckon with a C? Cation exchange. Here we go. Cation exchange is the total class of... See, I feel like I haven't spelt it wrong, but I also feel like we're not made up of soil. But he said something... We'll just let him play a bit lower.
Offer something to the cell so that it releases what's in it, and then it takes what you give it. So that's our...
Hang on. Do cells, right, for any biology experts out there, do cells work like that? I say, hey, son, you give me this, I give you that. You might not want it, but haha, you have given me stuff that you want to get rid of. Like, dead bits of DNA or waste products from when you divided. Anything like that, yes. I give you this stuff. Biology experts, yeah, we need some clarification there. We're too lazy to Google.
First product, it's going to be a heavy metal cleanse. It's going to attract all the heavy metals out of the body, as well as the graphene oxide and some of these negative things that have been put into the jab. The second product is going to be a colon cleanse product.
I'm going to have to buy the second product, because we all know that colon is the bane of most of our lives. He's always giving us shitty videos full of crap and stupidity and nuttery craziness. Oh, Also, Colin, if you're watching this video, did your daughter like the new lingerie I bought her? Are you going to fucking hate me and give me so much shit for that?
So that's going to grab everything that's come out of the cells and help to move it out of the body. And then the third product is a DNA repair or DNA support product that's going to help to offer nutrients and everything for those cells to build back in the right way. We're putting frequencies in that product, 528 hertz frequency, which is a frequency of DNA repair.
I have to ask, how do you put a frequency in a product? And yes, I understand that certain things vibrate slightly all the time because everything is in slight movement unless it's frozen to absolute zero. But how, for example, I know it works far more complicated than the explanation I just gave. How would you guarantee that the product you're given is vibrating at the exact frequency you're saying it's vibrating at? Because I'm assuming that's what you mean by the hertz. It can't be, it's giving off this electrical frequency and emitting things at this frequency. Because that would be, as far as I can wrap my brain around, fucking stupid. I need someone like AB Science drinking here with me to go, this guy's fucking nuts. Or, actually, Barman, you're an idiot and you got something wrong. And I go, yeah, fair enough. I get things wrong. I don't care. But yeah, this sounds as stupid as, this product that we sell has got the frequencies of love, life, and laugh in it. Or whatever the fuck frequency products she had in it. So, yeah, this seems slightly crazy to me. I'm also sitting here a good half an hour into making video, and luckily only 2 pints, thinking, I never listened to my test record to make sure that this was working right, and I just set everything and hoped. So, this entire video might disappear. Oh, fucking bollocks. And I can't stop to check. Oh, maybe I'll just stop go for a wee. Would anyone notice if I did a check in between? Yes, because it wouldn't see the same. This might be a very silent video.
And it's the frequency of healing, of support, of connection, of, genetic physicists use that frequency to repair broken strands of DNA when they're working on DNA strands. So.
Oh, we're gonna have to Google, aren't we? We're gonna have to Google. Right. I feel like no. Repairing broken strands DNA. Now, I feel like this isn't going to get the result that this guy wants. It would help if my dyslexia let me fucking spell that. DNA double strand break repair. Right, okay. This is cell.com, not familiar with the website, but let's have a look. Oh, by the look of it, oh, yeah, accept all cookies because it's only my laptop, I don't care. That was, it's got a DOI, so it is a something. The integrity of genomic DNA is genomic DNA is crucial for the function, and yet DNA in living cells are inherently unstable. Yeah, and divisions and things like that cause errors. Hence, blah 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 blah. DNA standard break are repaired by means of 2 million. Non-homogeneous. Yeah, fuck. And joining in homogeneous recombination, both operate in eukaryotic cells and have been examined by the relative contribution of each mechanism values. For example, most mammalian cells to favour non-homogeneous end joining. Yeah, we're not even going to try and read that word. One possible reason for the difference might be the prevalence of mammal cells. Okay. Not, I think, what we wanted. So, though, actually, I'll fucking find it off history later. Frequencies. Frequency response. Oh shit, it's the same one. And it doesn't say it doesn't contain the word frequency. Free. Okay, no, it doesn't. Hang on. Free. No, okay, yeah. It doesn't contain frequency. Normally, I'd expect on the bottom of the thing to say doesn't contain the words. Highlighted. Yeah, okay, no. DNA repaired. DNA. This one contains the word frequency. Nature.com. Everyone's familiar with Nature.com. That's really small text. Oh, here we go. Oh, I don't want to pull any closer, but I need to see it. There we go. I forgot I could do that. In addition to genetic insults caused by environment, the process of DNA replication during cell division is prone to error. Yes. The rate at which DNA polymerase adds incorrect nucleotides during DNA replication is a major factor in determining the spontaneous mutation rate in an organism. In an organism. Fuck me, you can tell the wife's away. While proofreading enzyme normal recognizes, while a proofreading enzyme normal, normally recognizes and corrects many of these errors, some mutations survive this process. Estimates of the frequency at which DNA... It's not the frequency we were after, is it? I bet this next one. And frequently referred to... No. And frequently added to. No. Oh, what a shame. Am I going to search for any more? No. Is there a reason why? Yes. Shall I tell you the reason why? It's fucking boring.
That's something that's very exciting that I'm looking forward to launching, because I think there's a lot of people that need that. A little bit of a history on Nature Reigns. We are not your typical corporation that has, CEOs and all of this kind of stuff. We're a family-owned business. I'm a herbalist. I'm finishing up my master herbalist certification. I've spent probably 12 years studying herbalism. So it's been a process. I've studied under some people in South Africa, some traditional healers. I've been to Peru. I've traveled quite extensively and studied under people in herbal medicines. My father was a missionary in Africa. My great-grandfather traveled with Smith Wigglesworth. My grandfather traveled with my father traveled with Reinhard Bonnke. We have a family heritage.
Who the fuck is Reinhard Bonnke, and why do I care what your grandparents have done? Because unfortunately genetic memory isn't a thing, so you don't have the memories of what they did. Also, herbalist medicine. Okay. I have nothing against that some herbs can help, because we take bits from plants and herbs and bits like that and do put them into some different medicines. So, yeah. But we're taking them and extracting them and taking the bits we want and increasing the potency, we'll say, of them, because the plants aren't good enough on their own. Do you know what they call alternative medicine that works? Medicine! Oh.
Of healing and of helping people, attain higher levels of spiritual connection and higher levels of health. And I think that's what separates us from your average, dietary supplement company, is we generally have a heart for helping people and for, for making the world a better place. And you see that in the efficacy of all of our products. So a couple of things I want to talk to you about.
No, you don't have a couple of things to talk about. Because we have to ask, are your products themselves any different from the other crazy products that are available online that claim to do miraculous healing and magical abilities? Are they the same stuff, made in the same way, possibly in the same sort of factories? They more than likely are, aren't they? And just put with a different bottle. As much as you want to say you're a great company, which is awesome, you obviously must treat your staff well to make this claim, blah, blah, blah. If you don't, that's up to you. I don't care. But don't claim to not be a shim slam snake oil salesman while selling snake oil stuff. I'm talking to one of the biggest snake oil salesmen on the fucking internet, Charlie Ward. Well done. 18 million fucking followers, my ass.
Is, you know, for people who are new, I see your audience has grown quite rapidly over the last few months, so congratulations on that. It's a testament to how many people are looking for truth, and I see it all over the place.
Truth. Now, apparently Charlie Ward's website has 18,017,000 followers. I'm not making up the 18,017,000. If we go here, Charlie Ward, go back to home. It takes a few seconds to load. Dooby-dooby-doo. If he's got 18 now, I'll be quite amused. But his YouTube page has about 20,000 followers. Now I would expect around, if we said 1% from his website to follow his YouTube page, which I actually can't find his YouTube page again now. I did look, but I'm sure the other day I put it into Social Blade. There's about 20,000 subs. So he's got less than 1%. It's actually, is that like 0. It's just over 0.1%, isn't it? Yeah, that sounds about right. So yeah. Oh, either you're doing a stupid job of pushing your website, Charlie, or I think you might be lying about the followers. I also stuck it in, and anyone can do this themselves, onto Google Trends. There's more people searching for Flat Earth than for Dr. Charlie Ward. Or the Charlie Ward Show. So, don't think there's still 18 million Flat Earthers on Earth. I mean, there could be, I don't know, but it just seems fucking ridiculous to think there's that many fucking morons in the world.
Anybody who's just coming in, who's looking at our products, this is our health tonic. This is the best product that I recommend for anybody as far as detoxing and cleaning out the body. It does have a very strong taste, so some people are not able to handle that. Those who do get through the taste have, you know, tremendous benefits, and you can see that by our testimonies on our website.
Future me, thing for you. Don't forget to do the cut for here. Might not be a cut. It's 10 minutes of fucking silence while I go for a pee and a smoke.
But people who are a little bit hesitant for the taste, we have a capsule version of it called Nano Immune. This is something that has some essential oils in it, and it has the ingredients help to support healthy immune function. And I cannot say enough of it for both the health tonic.
I feel like I'm supposed to be doing this whole video, but it's covering just stupid crappiness, and the scary theories at the start have just disappeared. Damn it, I want to know about the tunnels that connect Gibraltar to North Africa. We'll give it another, maybe another pause or to 20 minutes, whichever comes. Well, obviously one's going to come first. But we'll see if he actually gets into anything that isn't just, hey look, buy my product, we sponsor each other and send people to our websites and we'll make some money, yes.
And the Nano Immune, we have a package on our website now where you get 3 bottles of each product and a free bottle of Raindrops, which is our, it's a electrolyte supplement with 84 minerals, micro and macronutrients that gives the body the tools it needs to build new healthy cells. And I think, you know, you could put it into your water, you could put it in juice and coffee, whatever you want, and it adds those electrolytes back in to help hydrate the body. Something that I have heard.
Doesn't Gatorade contain a load of electrolytes? I feel like Gatorade would be fucking cheaper. I don't remember ever seeing Gatorade for sale in the UK, but still.
You know, about the 5G towers and all of that, is that it's rapidly dehydrating the body.
5G towers dehydrate the body. Do you have any evidence to support this, David Decree, Dickhead? Probably fucking not.
A lot of doctors that I'm speaking to and healthcare professionals, they're noticing with their patients that they're dehydrated.
No, they're fucking not. They're probably just crazy like you. But, question, does anyone actually like bounties? They're fucking minging. Why do celebrations contain fucking bounties? Yes, I have started on Christmas chocolates.
So their electrolytes are very low. We're also seeing vitamin C and iodine. Vitamin C and iodine are both getting removed from the body at an alarming rate right now. So basically everybody that I talk to is low on vitamin C and low on iodine. So those are two things. We're working on a new iodine supplement now as well.
Iodine, not sure. Vitamin C, have an orange. Better yet, have... There we go. Blood orange gin. And if it's made properly, it's going to contain actual orange bits. So I'm sure there's probably some vitamin C in here. Oh, he says this hopefully, but more than likely there isn't, because the alcohol will have destroyed any sort of vitamin-y bits to it. We can hope. Probably not.
And then we've got a lot going on in life right now, and stress and anxiety are things that I think is affecting everybody.
Yeah, okay, I'm bored already. What are we at? 17 minutes. If I go to... In the comments, put a time. I can't see the time you're putting because this isn't live. But still, let's go to there.
Believe in dietary supplements and, particularly herbal medicines and things like that. And, herbal medicine has a history of more than 60,000 years. You can find...
Just because we've been doing something for a long time doesn't mean it's perfect. And as we said earlier, yes, there's some probably good stuff in herbs and bits like that. It's like if I'm feeling a bit ill, I'll have a curry because of all the spices and herbs in it. And I don't like taking medication. I'm not against medication, but if I've got a headache, I try and avoid taking a paracetamol or anything like that. It's just me. I don't like taking medicine like that. Also, I know that most of the time the headaches come from beer. So, yeah. I'm also very bored with this video already. We're going to skip forward a little bit. And hope they talk about crazy stuff. Charlie's about to talk. Go on, Charlie. Say something fucking stupid.
10. Everyone that doesn't want to have a vaccine, stand together.
Oh!
Because
No. Pause. Let's go back a little bit. Let's see about this.
Tremendous trauma from the things that he saw in those concentration camps that I believed was passed down to my father and to myself. And when we can heal those traumas, we can stop passing them on to future generations. And then, I believe that's how we can achieve healing as a society, by turning inward and healing our own traumas and our own emotional damage.
We need to get people to start soon, because we're living now in a Holocaust.
No, we are fucking not. I'm really sorry. I didn't know that was coming up, and I have a galaxy bit in my mouth. We are not living in a fucking Holocaust. David, I don't know what you just said about the Holocaust, but I guess it wasn't as fucking stupid as what fucking Charlie just said. And no, I'm not going back to find out. I want to hear what Charlie's going to say about we're all living in a Holocaust. Because, whoa!
Absolutely.
Don't agree with the nut. Oh.
And people need to understand that. And if they don't face up to it, I was talking to a group of nurses earlier, and they were saying, Charlie, they've told us that if we don't get vaccinated, we lose our jobs.
Yes, they do. I think it comes into effect some later on next year, because they're the sort of people that might go from ward to ward and pass the infection on. It's one of those things as well. You can't be a nurse without getting other vaccines to start with. So,
I said, well, that's fairly easy, isn't it? Why don't you tell everybody to stand down and see what they say then?
The scary thing is, there will probably be someone who will go, I'll take the extra hours on the job. Yes, I know there is a shortage of staff in the NHS at the moment. I could easily see if they bump some wages up that people would fucking take it. And the very few people who don't want to take the vaccine, because you've got to remember there's only 5 million people in the UK at the moment that haven't been vaccinated. They will soon find themselves out of a job going, oh, shit. And I would guess as well that they won't get fired. It will be counted as a resignation from the job because you don't want to fill the requirements for the job. Which also means you wouldn't be eligible for government support afterwards, because government support works a bit differently. If you quit your job, you're not available to get government support straight away. There is a waiting period if you walk out of your job, which is what these nurses would do. Now, we do have a few nurses that come to the pub because they've got holiday homes on site, or campers on site, or caravans on site. They come to the pub and talk to them. The ones I spoke to have no fucking worries about getting the vaccination. None at all. So, who the fuck are you speaking to, Charlie? Is it made up people? Is it you fucking lying again, Charlie?
Everyone that doesn't want to have a vaccine, stand together. Because every time you become complicit, they have more power over you. You turn around and say, no, I'm not going to do it. But not just one of you. The trouble is people haven't got the backbone to stand up against it. You have a choice: stand down, or take the vaccination. With the Russian roulette of jabs out there, you may not be alive next year.
That's like saying, yes, take the vaccination, because there's a very, 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 very slim chance you may die, or take the risk of getting COVID, which has got a higher chance of dying. I really, really hate people like you, Charlie, who've got nothing to back up your fucking stupid claims apart from more fucking stupidity of nothing.
Yeah.
Do you want to take that risk? They said, well, we could have no money over Christmas. Is that the only thing on your mind?
Well, the having no money could lead to homelessness, so that's a bit of a shitty.
Money and Christmas. The reality is you have a choice. At the moment, the choice is very, very simple. Do you want to remain under tyranny where you're going to be completely controlled by these people? And if you give in now, you'll live with the consequences. There are plenty of people who stood up and said, no, enough's enough. There's a court case going on right now where in Europe with 100 lawyers and 10,000 doctors.
Really? Okay. Court case 10,000 doctors. Now, obviously, there's a fact check straight away. Fact check International Criminal Court has yet. Fucking why is adverts coming up on this page? They're sponsored links. Criminal Court has yet to assess merit of claim regarding Israel's COVID-19 vaccination progress. Not what we're after, which is a shame. Have I also spelt shit wrong? Showing results for CO. Oh, because I put doctors as a fucking acronym. Not acronym, you know what I mean. June doctor foil in High Court challenge of new contract. Okay. 10,000 donors. 10,000 doctors court case EU. Should we put EU? Let's put Europe. EUROPE. I've so spelt Europe wrong there. Yeah, that was just a typo. Cool. COVID in Germany, Portugal imposes new measures. 58 minutes ago. That'll be, you've got to get vaccinated to go and do this, that, and the other. Blah, blah, blah. Which I agree that vaccinations should be a choice. I also agree that you should suffer with the choices you make. If any private business implements the rules of, no, if you want to come here, you have to be vaccinated, that's fine. Right, let's see if he's going to say any more so we can see if we can find anything on this.
Wow.
That are suing Gates, Soros, the governments, the European Union. They're suing the lot of them. for treason, for fraud.
Okay.
So you,
Okay, it's going to be bollocks, isn't it? It's going to be bollocks. I mean, 10,000 doctors. Right. Population of France is what, 50 odd million? How many doctors do we reckon? I don't know. How many doctors in France? 200,000. Oh, it's higher than I was possibly having in my head. So, if it's from doctors all over Europe, that's not many doctors. Now, I'm not saying that the highly educated doctors are wrong in any sort of way or anything like that, but I feel like Charlie's lying about the actual facts of this case. And by 10,000 doctors, there could be included people with doctorates not in modern medicine, shall we say.
it's not like you're going to be alone. It's not like you're the only person out there. You need to connect with people and stand together and stand up against tyranny. At the moment, we're dealing with bullies in government. We're dealing with bullies in the media. We're dealing with government, bullies all around us.
How dare those bullies use facts and figures and provable, demonstrable information to show that, one, COVID is real, two, that vaccines are fine, good for you, help prevent you getting COVID as badly, and have very little to no side effects. Whereas COVID is killing lots of fucking people. How dare they? That's just fucking ridiculous. Also, Twix.
In big pharmaceutical companies, they're bullying them. In the world of football right now, where we've got a lot of footballers who've died, a lot that have collapsed who've got heart attacks.
I didn't think you'd say something stupid so quick, hence deleting Twix. Now, footballers who have died. That would make the fucking headlines. If one fucking Premier League footballer had died from a COVID vaccination, wow, there would be a huge amount of scandal and shit about that. And a lot of people who follow these footballers almost religiously would not be getting vaccinations and things like that. Now, if I'm sure, if I put Premier League footballers, footballers vaccine, because it's very, as I remember, 16% of players are unvaccinated. That's not as bad as I thought. I thought it'd be the other way around, because from one bits I've heard, there's a lot of footballers that aren't vaccinated. Vaccine, death. Oh, deaths! Ooh, that's the shirt. Let's add that on for you. Details life or death COVID battle. Okay. And that was in October when fewer than half the players of the Premier League and English Football League club are vaccinated. And this was his life or death COVID battle. Now, I know it's the Mirror. I'm not a fan of the Mirror because there's some fucking shite on there. I'm not a fan of most fucking printed media newspapers. That's just me, though. It's very difficult to copy and paste stuff from a thingy. Steve Coutier fought back tears this week as he recalled his life or death struggle with COVID in intensive care. That's not a vaccine. Why? Doobie-doobie-doo. COVID, why the vaccine uptake in English football players is so low. Vaccine fears exacerbated by online stupidity. The Times. Meh. Oh, hang on. If it's the Times, I'm sure I can only get about halfway down this page. Players COVID-19 vaccine fears exacerbated online propaganda. Fuck off. It says Nigel Huddleston. I don't know. Oh, he's sports minister. Right, okay. Yeah, don't care. Uptake varied while others are struggling at 50%. Blah, blah, blah. What's the date on this one for the 50%? September. So I believe it's a bit higher than that now. So again, nothing about deaths of football players. Yes, for anyone going to moan at me, I did uncheck the top two results. But lazy.
They're being bullied by FIFA and by UEFA to not say anything. They're being bullied. Now a few of them are standing up and saying, no, hang on a sec. And there was a lovely saying by Aaron Antis about the Holocaust, and I thought it was beautiful.
Stop comparing getting vaccinated to the fucking Holocaust. You're 61. So what are we now? 2020, 30, 90, 60. So you're about 13-ish? No, you would have been 14 when The World at War came out as a series. More than likely... Oh, I don't want to say that, actually, because it's 60s, TV's in school, bit different. So you might not have watched The World at War as a kid. That covered, though, the shit as a Holocaust. You've had 50-odd years, we'll call it 48 odd years, to watch the series The World at War, to watch documentaries about fucking the Holocaust. And you are comparing getting vaccinated and being told, no, you're not vaccinated. Okay. Because at the moment, in the UK, there is very little to no restrictions apart from within healthcare on vaxxer fucking nations. And, going to get really grumpy at this guy.
He said when they came, first of all, they took all the disabled people. And I wasn't disabled, so I went, oh, it doesn't affect me. And then they came back for the old people. And I thought, well, I'm not old. Hadn't affected me. Then they came back for the Jews. And he thought, well, I'm not Jewish. Doesn't affect me. And then they came back for me. And there was nobody left to protect me.
Very bad taste joke. I wouldn't expect old people and disabled people to protect me to start with. So, yeah. Not dissing the person making the quote or anything like that. I'm dissing the premise in which the quote has been made and Charlie using it for this. So, no. Because as we know, COVID's going to take out most of those old people to start with. Unless they had the vaccine, which there's a chance they won't then survive. Depending on your disability, and I'm not saying just, oh, you're missing a leg, yes, you're disabled. That's not really going to affect your trouble with COVID. Lung issues, heart issues, things like that, that mean you're out of breath early. Anything can affect your breathing. Yeah, there's a chance that COVID's take you out for disabled, so we'll use that as a disabled one. What can we use as the Jewish example? Oh, healthy people. Yeah. Digging hole on what we're using on things, but we just got to fill some gaps at this point. There we go. Healthy people don't want to take the vaccine. We're equating to Jews. Not the same. Really, really not the same, but we're having to use something. So, where would you be in that group, Charlie? And you're either in the old, or the old. If anyone's saying 61 isn't old, he looks fucking older. I'm saying he's 17. He's lying.
And I thought that was very, very powerful. We think, well, that doesn't affect me. That doesn't affect me. That doesn't. Oh shit! There's nobody left. It's just me now. Whereas I had an army of people around me that we could have stuck together and stopped it in the first place.
Exactly, and Charlie and my daughters live up in New York, and the governor there and it's just crazy. So, and what's going on in the schools, and they send their kids to private school. I said, you go in and you have a talk with that principal, and you pull the kids out.
Yep.
I mean, you have to take a stand. You have to say something.
You have to take a stand because they're saying vaccinations or whatever. I don't know what the restrictions are for schools in New York. Right. New York. Fuck off. New York. Vaccine mandate. Here we go. Right. Fox tightens its vaccine rule, removing a test out option for New York City office workers. Wow. And that's Fox. Can I go abroad? Blah, 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 blah. Anything in the early questions? No. Vaccine key to New York City. Who's this from? WWW1. I don't know why, but anything with WWW and a number always makes me feel like it's poop. But we'll see what it says. Requirements expanding in December. Children aged 5 to 11 are required to have proof of vaccination for the public indoor activities described further below. They must show they have received at least one full dose of vaccine. Wow, didn't know that. But it's a vaccination. You've got to have them for a lot of school stuff anyway. Is COVID just becoming part of the vaccine stuff we have now? Yeah. Full vaccination starts December the 27th. People 12 and older participating in below public indoor activities will be required to show proof that they have received 2 doses of vaccine, except for those who received the 1 dose of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. Ooh, Johnson & Johnson. There's a whole series of YouTube videos taking the piss out of the Johnson & Johnson one next to the Moderna and the Pfizer one. If I remember, I'll link below. I won't remember. Starting January the 29th, 2022. It's so far away. It's like whole next year. Children ages 5 to 11 must show proof of full vaccination. Wow. So what do you need it for? Indoor dining, indoor fitness, indoor entertainment. Okay. So to go indoors with the rest of society, you have to show you've been vaccinated. Now, it's gonna guess not the full mandatey stuff here. There will be a proviso for people who are medically unable to get vaccinated, who need the protection from people with the vaccination. And yes, all the people go, well, yeah, but the COVID vaccine doesn't stop you from getting it. Yes, but as I remember seeing early style trials in places like Israel, in the UK, and other countries have shown that with the less symptomatic nature that you present with COVID, you are less likely to pass on infections. Up to a degree of 70% less likely to pass on any COVID stuff. There are obviously outliers on both sides. That's the average. Blah de blah de blah. Yeah. Things could have changed in the times in which I've done this video. I don't know. So, we'll let this play a little bit more and hope he digs more of a hole.
And do something, and then get the other parents. It's just ridiculous. And then they bully because my twin grandsons have asthma. While wearing a mask makes it worse.
My wife has asthma. She wears a mask. It doesn't make it worse at all. She does have times in shops when it's busy that she does get out of breath. Now, in the UK, you can go to the doctors and get basically a pass to not have to wear a mask in shops. And I said to her, look, if you're really having bad times, very rare that she has a bad time, so get one of these passes. No, I want to do my part to help protect others. Which is weird because my wife can just be like so annoying sometimes. I say, can you do this for me? No, I'm not doing that again. Last time I got jaw ache. It's like, for fuck's sake, it's not fair.
Yep.
And then the one teacher's all over my 10-year-old grandson for pulling his mask down to gasp for air.
Yeah.
And, oh, I was hot when I heard that. I'm like, do you want me to call? You don't want me to call or fly there.
They may just tell you to fuck off. Who are you, fucking Karen? Sorry, Susan. So easy to get your name confused.
Because I will. Those are my grandchildren. People start taking a stand. It starts with us.
It does.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, when you actually stand up for yourself, like I've done, you feel good about yourself.
Yeah.
You have a feeling of self-worth. For all those people out there that just don't have a feeling of self-worth, this is your chance. Stand up against these people because these people are evil.
And
But
these
if you've
are
got-
our children, our babies. Oh, Lord, I am
Yeah.
so overprotective.
Yep.
Makes me crazy.
But the good thing is if you do stand up, you've got God on your side.
God's not real. If you believe in God, that's fine. If you're using God as an excuse for something, fuck off. Because that's just fucking insulting and stupid. Oh, offending people. Isn't it fun. But yeah, no, go away.
That's right.
And he will protect you without a shadow of a doubt.
Cool. So if you're doing the right thing and God's going to protect you, God's going to look after you, why do you need vitamin supplements? Why do you need these health tonics? Why do you need EMF fucking stickers for your phone to block EMF signals? Where your phone still works. Stupid. If you're going to rely on God doing stuff, why the fuck do you do anything? Why do you wear clothes? God will keep you warm. Why do you cross the road only when the green man's showing? Because surely God will make those cars fucking stop for you and see you in time. The fucking twisted ass fucking logic of God will save me is fucking stupid. Ugh.
Absolutely. And I think, you know, I keep getting this message that we need to be more bold.
Yeah.
Well, Charlie's got that covered. Boom, boom.
You know, in my industry, I had a doctor. So my father had a dream about our initial formula for the health tonic.
Mm-hmm.
And he gave it to a couple of people and they got better really quickly. And one of those people was a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
And he came to my father and he said, if you want to live more than another 5 years, get out of America now, because your product works and it's going to get you killed.
Yep.
Really now? Now, surely if you went to a place that makes medicine, maybe a pharmaceutical company, and you said, yes, we can give you this medicine, it'll make you well. They will take the idea, blah, 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 blah. They will patent it, process it, and sell it to people. And they will charge a fucking fortune and make you a shitload of money. Healthcare professionals, big pharma, whatever you want to call it, all that shit, they don't mind about making you well. Just in America, they want to make us fuckload of money off you first. Because there's no regulation on fucking healthcare there. It just feels like this entire video is a repeat of fucking stupid stuff that you always fucking hear.
And we listened to him. We went to South Africa and we started our business in South Africa and grew there. But I don't feel like that's the case anymore.
In South Africa, definitely a safer place to be than America. When you look at it like that, it's a jokey sort of thing. That would be scary. That would be scary. South Africa, the place where someone thought it'd be a good idea to fit a flamethrower to your car to deter people from carjacking you. Not a joke. Real thing. Flamethrowers, underside a car, people come up, try and open your door, you press the button, you flamethrower their asses. But it's safer than living in America, apparently. I don't think David's right on that way. I think I'd rather live in America with all of its problems than South Africa. I have nothing against South Africa. Friends who are from South Africa, white and dark-skinned African friends. You know what I mean?
Feel a sense of boldness in what we're talking about now. And I want to extend an invitation to people. Something that has come to me in meditations recently is that there was a man named Buckminster Fuller who said, if you want to destroy an existing system, you don't fight that system. You create a new system that makes the old one obsolete.
Sounds good.
And I read that several years ago, and it's always stuck with me. And I believe what we're on right now is the precipice of building a new system. And I don't think we should wait for the RV, for President Trump to come.
President Trump is no longer president. This is a 2021 video. David, you're a moron.
Come back into power. I feel like lots of...
Oh God, he wasn't just cocking up. Sorry, I'm far away. Yes, he wasn't just cocking up. He thinks President Trump's going to come back to power. These are the people we're dealing with. Oh. Now, for most of human history, we had a world without vaccines. We know how that fucking ended up. With a lot of dead people. Now... do we want to go back to those times? I personally wouldn't. There are also times for anyone who's just questioning with, say, no insulin vaccines, insulin injections for people with diabetes. There we go. Get excited, I mess up words. Joys of dyslexia. That and seeing words and shapes and things weird. So yeah, insulin, anesthetic, antibiotics, antivirals, vaccinations, splints. Yeah, you can have splints, that'd be fine. But yeah, basically most of modern medicine. You want to chuck that out? Dental care, fillings. Because let's be fair, old modern dental care was just, let's pull those teeth out. Yeah, no.
People are waiting to see, Fox News or CNN say, there's been massive corruption, this is what's happening now. I think, like, right now is the time for us to start building this new system. And on that note, I've had a vision of a new system for health.
I have the feeling that when he says vision, he doesn't mean like, I was lying there daydreaming and thought, that'd be good to do that like that, that'd be good to do like that. He said, yes, God gave me the vision that we should charge $999 for a health tonic that will last you 3 times 10, 30 months. Because that's based on the price that he charges now, 3 months, $9.99. Yeah, cool. No.
Where we build a governing body that almost like an alternative to, say, the American Medical Association or something like that. But this is for honest healing for people. And it's a body that I'm developing contacts with people where we can take a herbal product and put it through all of the scientific studies to say, here's an ingredient, oregano oil. Oregano oil, do a study on it. Okay, oregano oil is antiviral. Oregano oil is antibacterial, antiparasitic. So now this product, we have technology where we can test the frequencies of products. So I can when we make a product, we come up with a formulation and
yes, no, maybe, fuck off. Testing products, oregano oil and shit like that, mint, go for it. Quite happy with that. Taking extracts out of that, making it more potent, putting it into tablet form, injections, anything like that, capsules, so you get a stronger dose of it, so you don't have to eat, say, 46 pasta bologneses with mixed herbs and things on, which will have the oregano and things like that. Oregano. Not a problem with. Frequency, healing. No, I've seen nothing that suggests properly to frequency healing. So that was the yes, the no, the maybe, can't remember, the fuck off. Just your general premise that you think you've got something that no one else has thought of before now, that modern medicine also hasn't thought of. I mean, it's not as if we don't have expeditions that go to places like the Amazon, looking at the plants, taking samples, bringing them back to laboratories, going, oh, this has got this chemical compound that actually works to help with this, that, or the other. Oh, wow, amazing. And if I think rightly, the premise of the backstory for arachnophobia was a guy going out to the Amazon with a troop of people looking for plants and things to bring back to pharmaceutical companies so they could look through for new wonder drugs. Who happened to get them bitten by a spider, brought back, and the spider in the town, and blah, 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 blah. Scary fucking spiders. But yeah, people do look at plants for shit. And I have this feeling like an everyday fucking herb, like oregano, would have been tested. He says hopefully. If it's not, side chat, bottom chat, you know the drill. Say, Barman, you fucking moron. Oregano, however the one you want to say it out, has never been tested because Big Pharma know that it would cure the world. Or actual words that make sense. You know, the general stuff.
Then we energetically test that formula against a database of about 10,000 people. And we see, does it have what we call a drawback? Does it have any negative reaction on?
You test the formula against a database. Are you talking computer modelling, or are you actually just going to run a clinical trial where you have to inject the people or have them take a supplement or a of the bottomment to release the chemical compound through your body? I have a feeling that's got a name. Is it clinical trials?
On the person's body. If there is any negative reaction, then we reformulate. Mm-hmm. Once we get rid of the negative reaction, we say, okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how good is this product for, say, blood pressure? And on a scale of 1 to 10, it'll give us a percentage. It's 76% effective. We don't launch a product unless it's more than 100% effective.
More than 100% effective. Oh, fuck. I can't do. There's only 10 minutes left. I don't want to do any more. Oh, fuck me. Oh. Panther aftershave. 50% of the time it works 100% of the time. No.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, it must be 11 or 12. It must be 120%, 130%. We're right now working on a formula that works, that's basically for cancer. Mm-hmm. And this formula is 456.
Do not say 456% effective.
Percent effective.
He fucking did.
Targeting.
We need to rehear that.
So, basically for cancer. Mm-hmm. And this formula is 456% effective for what we're targeting.
Yes! This pill we're going to give you will take the cancer out of you because you took the pill. It will then take the cancer of 3 other people who didn't take the pill because 400% effective. It's got to be 4 times as effective to take the cancer out of you, that person, and that person, even though they didn't take the fucking pill. Holy shit! The realization's just creeped in my head as well that every time I shout at this microphone, I have to sit there, cut my clip, and edit the fucking audio. Oh wait, no, normalizes a thing on Filmora. Yes. Oh fuck me, absolutely fuck me. The fact that neither Susan or Charlie is raising eyebrow, going, That sounds fucking stupid, David, to say that a tablet is 400% effective at curing your cancer. Fucking hell. And people take medical advice off these fucking nutters. Holy shit, if you made it this far in the video, that was a fucking goldmine of fucking stupidity. And a great clip of me just making a prat of myself and laughing.
There aren't going to be, we don't have to have a commercial saying may cause gastrointestinal bleeding and eventually death and headaches and all of these kinds of things, because before one human being takes this product, we can tell you it's not going to have a negative.
How are you going to tell before anyone else has taken it that it's fine for everyone? Everyone's body is not the same. This is one reason why clinical trials pull up like extreme polar end fucking reactions of, out of the 10,000, for example, people that had this, two people had the reaction of blindness, diarrhea, or whatever. That's still a 0.1%. Or 0.2%, 10,000. Oh no, 10,000 I said, didn't I? It's 0.0002%. I've lost count of noughts. So, yeah, you can't guarantee for everything. Nothing is 100% effective. Well, technically there are, but they're a bit extreme. It's like a, oh no, we're not going to say things about bullets, brains, 100% effective and things like that, because there are even people that can survive a bullet to the brain. Not at very close range. We're talking like, oh, I got a bullet in my brain and I just now can't use the left side of my arm. You know what I mean? Digging hole, drinking, not eating. We're only like 3 pints in as well. It's fucking pathetic.
Side effect. Unless they're mixing it with pharmaceutical drugs or something like that, and then it's kind of out of our control. But if you're taking this product, you're not going to have a negative reaction to it. So what I'm seeing is an organization, and I believe that's why I wanted to say, there's a blessing to COVID. Because one of those blessings that I see are a lot of healthcare professionals that have lost their jobs or walked away from their jobs because of being forced to do something that they don't agree with. And there's a market, or there's a body of these people that deeply care about health and have a conscience. So they're not willing to do things that they don't agree with for the sake of keeping their job, of making money.
But that's exactly what you're doing, though. You're spouting medical misinformation to make fucking money. I don't even feel like I would need to worry about this, but I feel like 9% of the shit you're peddling on your fucking shite is fucking shite. It's going to pull out the heavy metals in your body by opening up your cells. It's going to open your cells? Maybe bad wording on your behalf, but that makes you just think of a ruptured fucking cell. So, no, probably not good. Repair your DNA with this frequency. Bollocks. 100% fucking bollocks. If someone links something down below, I will put my hands up and say, fucking yeah, I was wrong. It turns out that this frequency done on medical trials of this many people shows that this frequency can repair DNA. I'm not even sure what that would entail to look at. Is it going to re-extend the telomeres on the end of your cells that help prevent DNA damage from splitting and etc. when cells divide? Is it going to repair random mutations that occur in your cells? We would need a fucking huge study in that. And I feel like that is what you're banking on, that those studies can't be done effectively. Now, mapping out an entire DNA strand and the human genome and things like that, we have done. I think it's finished. I'm pretty sure the Human Genome Project is finished. But I feel like on a day-to-day basis of someone's taken our medicine which contains these frequencies, you now need to take them and do their entire human genome to prove that we didn't heal their DNA. I mean, DNA lead mutations, breakages, and things like that will lead to a sort of mutation. We got where we are through mutation, so how are you going to say what was right, what was wrong, what was the original DNA, unless you took samples beforehand and extracted the entire genome from that as well? I don't feel like that'd be medically viable and cost-fucking-effective. Because you're not going to have the money to pay for that shit that's not buried in an offshore account, I'm guessing. Oh, I feel like the more I talk on this video, the more chances of me getting sued for the absolutely nothing that I have. Just point that out. You're going to sue me, you're going to be waiting fucking centuries to get any money out of me for calling you a fucking ass. And David, I thought better of you. I'm taking back that shill point I gave you, oh shit, an hour and a half ago or whatever it was, for sort of smiley laughy at Charlie Ward's, there's tunnels. Oh, and Susan, you're being very quiet.
So what I want to offer to people is, if you are a healthcare professional, a nurse, a doctor, something like that, and you want to stay in that profession, we are putting together a structure where you can take our hardware, our machinery that we use to scan people. You can use this to start building your own client base. So no, you may have lost your license for being a doctor or something like that, but you can still help people in different ways.
What machinery and hardware are you using to scan people? What are you scanning people of? There's questions here that I feel like they need filling out.
So what we're putting together is a system where you can get this hardware and software to be able to run scans on a client. And this scan will tell you what this person, what organs aren't functioning properly, what emotions are overreactive, which are causing stress, anxiety, those kinds of things.
You have a machine that scans emotions? Oh. Yes, I am thinking, yeah, you can connect things up to the brain, take a fucking brainwave monitoring thingy. But I don't feel like that's what he's talking about. I can't even think of the name. I'm sure it's in chat by now. And if it's not, it soon will be the name that I'm looking for, or in comments. But fuck no. No, you are not just scanning people and figuring out what emotions are causing stress, because I sort of guarantee that stress is anxiety sort of related, which could be any emotion. You could be loving someone so much and they're not replying to you, and that would be causing you stress of like, oh, have I done something wrong? Oh dear. You could be angry because people like you are spreading crap on the internet. You could be pissing yourself fucking laughing that there's people like you on the internet going, what a fucking moron. But at the same point, stressed at the idea that people are listening to you because of empathy for the pain that they will suffer if they follow through with your shite and ignore all modern fucking medicine. Still 8 minutes to go. Oh.
This machinery will do a scan on the person's body. It will measure the frequencies of all of their organs and tell you which ones aren't operating properly.
Bollocks.
And it will also recommend products to your client.
Yes, because recommending products, that's the right way to go. The machine should recommend the products, which... I could actually agree with a machine recommending a product based on that only correct data was inputted to the machine. I.e., I have a headache. The headache is located here. This is my blood pressure. This is that. All as figures and things like that. The machine could recommend that is just a normal headache. To deal with said normal headache, you should just need some paracetamol or ibuprofen, a glass of water, and a good night's rest in a darkened room. Which should then be looked at by a trained professional who goes, you're reckoning just this. That sounds right to me, but I need to then say to people, have you had any history with ibuprofen, Nurofen, paracetamol, medication in your family history, yourself, blah, 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 that might not have been picked up with our machine? And he goes, yes, my dad, Bruce Lee, who's one of the fittest, healthiest people on earth, had a possible reaction to paracetamol that may have killed him. Right, okay. Maybe not the best to give you some paracetamol. We'll give you something else. Yes, I know I said ibuprofen before, but yeah, no, fuck off. So, yeah. Machines could help. But at the same point, the machine is only as good as the person who fucking programmed it and the data that is inputted to the machine. And I don't think that your machine is going to scan every single organ individually to get the frequency of every single individual organ. Because I don't know if you've noticed, but there's things in the way of the organs. Like skin, and in my case, a shitload of fat, and hair, and blood. Other things that might be vibrating. Well, I'd hope my skin had a frequency and a vibration. So how would you know? You're going to cut a bit of my skin off to get the overall vibration, the frequency of my skin to say, oh, right, his skin is vibrating at this many hertz, which means, because we can pick up from this one that that organ is vibrating this, and then someone goes, well, yeah, but what about the blood inside? Oh, you're very right. Yes, the blood inside. We'll have to take a sample of his blood. Well, doctor, while we're taking a sample of his blood, couldn't we test for these things? Don't be silly. It's all about the frequencies. There's still 8 minutes left on this video.
And because of you being a healthcare professional, you will know if the kidneys are not operating properly, you know, you need to clean the kidney or you need to do something like that. So to a health...
Can we clean kidneys like that? What, do you run through some bleach, some cleaning fluid, some weird medicines? Do you bash it with some whatever? I mean, I know you get kidney stones and things, but cleaning kidneys? Was that just a bad example by him, or am I missing something? Because otherwise, I've got some liver that definitely wants cleaning. Definitely 2 kidneys that are going to want fucking cleaning.
Healthcare professional, if they have the data, you know, one thing that I've never liked about the allopathic medical industry is it's basically a process of elimination. When somebody is presenting these symptoms, you start with this drug. And if this drug doesn't fix it, then you try a different drug. And
well, yeah, because you can only base things on symptoms and what you can detect. I mean, are you saying you've developed a medical tricorder that can give you the exact reason why someone's ill? In which case, you'll revolutionize the world of medicine. And I don't think I'd be wrong in saying he'd become like a billionaire overnight. If you develop something as good as a medical tricorder, you could scan over someone and say, yeah, you've got liver failure, a kidney disease, this, but it's actually caused by this infection from this virus that's situated in here in your body and passed through your bloodstream. Yeah, you've become a billionaire overnight. So, David, if you're not a billionaire by the 1st of January, we know, or whenever your machine is ready, you're saying you've got the machines now. Oh, I'm going to call you a dickhead and slightly balding and fucking stupid and, oh, shall we say it? Yes, we will. A con artist. Yeah, same as Charlie, because he's a con artist as well. You both are. Susan, luckily, you've been quiet enough to not be called into this game at the moment, but I'm guessing you're in with David and, yeah. Alcohol.
if that doesn't fix it, you try a different drug. But what you've done is probably caused a lot of other side effects from switching to all of these different drugs. And
As David never watched House, they have to account for that all the time.
now you have a bigger group of things that you have to fix. So if you use this technology that we have available, it's going to tell you right now, there's this percentage of these things happening because this organ isn't functioning properly.
Why isn't the organ functioning properly, though? We know a lot of the time that this person this because something's wrong in the brain. Okay, we'll give them that medication. You've never watched fucking House. And I swear to God, if you say it's fucking lupus, we all know the fucking answer to that. Chat, comments. Is it lupus?
So that's something that we can offer you, is the ability to, I'm not going to say diagnose, but the ability to get a very clear picture of what's going on inside your client's body.
Why won't you say diagnose? Is that maybe some sort of legal reason that you don't want to say diagnose? You say a clear picture. Yeah, like an X-ray. Because these pictures, like X-rays, have to be examined by a trained professional. And they have to give, they have to give their professional opinion. Nothing's about our machines.
Then we have products. I have a business partner up in Atlanta who also has a company that makes exceptional healthcare products.
Luckily, he didn't have to leave America to go to South Africa, otherwise he would have been killed years ago.
We're partnering with them, so we're offering our products as well as their products. Plus, we're making something called the Custom Complete line. where if we don't have something in our database that we can give the person, we have the ability to make a custom supplement for somebody. So it will have the vitamin C that you need, it will have the iron that you need, it will have black cohosh, or it will have oregano or cinnamon or whatever herbal formulations you need. We'll put this into a custom formula and say, you know, for John Doe, these are what the ingredients that he needs. We make a custom supplement for that person and give it to them. And the end goal of this is to bring that person's body back into alignment, back into health. You can run different, you know.
So many years ago, there were people that used to live and go, "Ha, yes." So we'll call him Dave. Dave, you're ill. Now we think that it could be an imbalance in your blood of this, and this. So we're going to give you these, and these are going to make you better. And they're all herbs and things out the garden. It's all fine, yeah, not a problem. You have to imagine them all with Greek accents because, yeah. So, yes, you'll feel better. Oh, poor Dave, he died. Years went by, and then people are like, yes. You have an imbalance in these humours. So what we're going to do is give you some leeches, and the leeches are going to suck the poisons out of you, and it's going to work fine. We're hoping with this treatment you'll live to the ripe old age of 65. Oh, yes, it's about just over your sort of expected life expectancy for the time. But yeah, it'll be brilliant because you're rich and you can afford the food to live that long. It's the important bit as well. Oh, time went by. So yeah. Now, you have this problem where we think there's something wrong with this bit of your body, so we're going to cut it off. Oh, it's all good. Bloop. It's fine. He survived the cutting off of his arm or leg or whatever. Whatever we cut off, his penis for all I care. Unfortunately, he died from the infection from the bad air. So, oh no, the bad air can infect you and make you poorly. Poorly is the right word. No, actually, it's not the air. There's actually small microorganisms that live inside your body that you can only just see. That changes everything. Let's give him some alcohol. Basically, David, I feel like you're going back in time to give people herbs and medicine to cure fucking shitty illnesses that, yeah, modern medicine as a general whole is quite good at fixing. Yeah. You need to watch more House. Yes, I know that House isn't an actual medical fucking documentary sort of thing, and it's based on Sherlock Holmes. I was very surprised the other day when I was reading a fucking Twitter or something like that someone didn't realise that House is what if Sherlock Holmes was born today and didn't go into fighting crime and became a doctor. Because Wilson and House and Holmes and House. I worry about the world when things like that need to be explained to people. It's fucking depressing that people can't figure that shit out.
Run the initial scan, see where their organs are, give them the supplement range.
Sorry, I was going to play more, but where their organs are, because obviously they fucking move.
Then 2 or 3 months later, run another scan, and you can give this client a number. You started off with a 76% chance of developing high blood pressure. Now you have a 22% chance of developing high blood pressure.
But that would mean that your fucking medication is 100% effective. Because if they had a 77% chance of developing high blood pressure, but you had a 100% chance of curing them, they should have a 0% chance of fucking being fine. Or are you going to say that whatever medicine and food they were eating at the time fucking interfered with that 100% chance? Therefore, sorry, keeping eye, pants almost full. Therefore, no medicine can be 100% effective. But luckily, yours was going to be 400% effective, which the slim chance of them eating a fucking KFC burger should have fucking ruled out. Oh, fuck me.
What can we do now to reduce that? So then we reevaluate and say, okay, now you need this supplementation. Send it to the person, then do another scan. Now you have a 2%.
Now you have a 2% chance. Oh, almost like you've got to have this medication, then have this medication, then have this medication. And basically you're going to be on medication for the rest of your life. Isn't that what you fucking, or your sort of people complain about? That modern medicine just gets you addicted to medicine and saying, oh yeah, they're never actually curing you. They're just solving the symptoms and making you stay on medication forever.
Chance of high blood pressure. That's something that's livable. So then we have our own marketing company where we do.
Of course you do.
We have a marketing company that we work with.
Still, of course you do.
Funnel building. I just met with them before coming online with you, and something we're putting together is a package for healthcare professionals. So say you live in Atlanta, Georgia. We'll put together a package, a turnkey package, where we give you a generic website. You enter your contact details and all of that kind of stuff into this website. People can now go to your website and book appointments with you and everything.
Surely, if your medication's going to be so awesome and solve all sort of health problems really easily, and obviously be much, much cheaper, because that would be the important bit, than modern medicine, and obviously it's going to be covered by health insurance, which for America is going to be very fucking important. Stories of people calling an Uber because they can't afford an ambulance ride to the hospital, scary enough. The fact they might end up in your fucking healthcare and be subjected to herbs, just as scary. Anyway, shouldn't other doctors and things like that want to be associated with your Nature Rains healthcare products that are so amazing that they have a 400% curing rate against cancer? Now, any company that could guarantee a 400%... I just don't even like saying 400%. It just sounds fucking stupid. That has over 100% curing rate for cancer. Again, should be $1 billion company overnight. Because any fucking insurance company is going to want to have you cured of cancer. Because you know what happens when you're cured of cancer? You're going to live for a really long time, hopefully afterwards. Which means, especially in the case of America, you're going to pay a shitload more in healthcare fucking insurance. And if one of the biggest fucking costs of the insurance healthcare providers, which is cancer with all its treatments and things like that, suddenly disappears overnight, they're all going to make a shitload more money. Yes, I did say load twice, because it's so goddamn important. They are profit-based companies. If you can cure cancer 400% of the time, these healthcare companies, you're biting your arm off, as long as can get medical approval for them, which I'm guessing you can't, and show fucking data that shows they can prove 400% of the time it'll be fine, which I'm guessing you can't, because you're a liar, because you're a con artist, because you're a twat. And yeah, present me with the results. I'll put my hands up and say, yeah, I was wrong. But I'm fucking guessing they're not fucking there 400% of the time. Healthcare companies basically work on profit. Medical treatments do cost some money. Cancer treatment costs a lot of money because it takes a lot of time. It's a lot of treatments. They can take that out. They will still charge you the same fucking amount for policies. Fucking arsehole, you lot. You are fucking arseholes. 4 minutes to go.
And we can supply the marketing in Atlanta, Georgia, let's say a 10 square mile radius around where you currently live, and we'll market to people based on your budget. It might cost you $1,000 a month, it might cost you $500 or $10,000 if you want to go really big, but you can determine what your budget is going to be and how big of a radius you want to market to around you. So
American healthcare at its best. Let's market to people about how good our healthcare is. I feel like this is the problem with living in a developed country. And yeah, at this point for healthcare, I'm calling America not a developed country. That you have to advertise that I'm the best doctor, you should come to me. You know, I pick our doctor, they're a mile up the road. That is our general practitioner, the one where the wife goes to pick up fucking harassment pumps and things like that, goes for a general checkup. Hospital will go to Hereford. But weirdly enough, if I'm in North Wales and get ill, I'll go to whatever closest hospital is where I'm in North Wales. Anything like that, it doesn't fucking matter. If I want to change doctor from, say, the local surgery to the next surgery is a couple of miles up the road to there, not a problem. Go up. Any space on your surgery project? Yeah, we're always taking on new patients because we're doctors. We're not like dentists because they're assholes. Yeah, okay, cool, yeah. Do you want to come for a health exam? Where was your last surgery? My last surgery was here. I've been a health exam for a few years. My last health exam was when I joined a surgery up in Ellesmere Port, which was many years ago, which is far too close to Liverpool. Jesus Christ. Stories. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, and they did me a health exam. So, well, your weight to height ratio's a bit extreme. Well, not extreme, but yeah. You're clinically obese. And this was 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, about 14 years ago, thereabouts. My height to thingy ratio hasn't really changed. Do I care? No, I don't. Do you know why? Because I'm an uncaring, thoughtless bastard and don't care about myself. No, actually, it's not. But that's a story for another time. Otherwise, we need to get on this video and we'll be here all day. If you want to hear about why I don't care, if you've not met me, I don't care about anything.
What we're putting together is a turnkey business for a healthcare professional. I know you've had other people that have been on your show that also have things, and I would like to invite them to become a part of this as well. The more options we can deliver to a healthcare professional that they can then give to their customer, with the goal of within 1 year, we're going to reduce your overall risk of heart disease by 90%. I know
that's not 400%. That's not over 100%. In the space of, with 3 minutes left, 40 minutes, it's about 10 to 20 minutes ago. In the space of half an hour, you have forgotten what your fucking marketing point was. That it will always be over 100%. Now, I'm sorry, but a drop from 70% to whatever fucking percent you just said, unless it's less than fucking zero, in which case miraculously I don't even fucking know. What would a minus 0% in the terms of healthcare of catching something count as? You're gonna cure people fucking around you? Stop dealing in stupid percents when obviously you're a fucking moron who the only idea is that I'm slightly more intelligent than the morons around me, so I can sell them shite. Again, if I'm wrong, put it in the fucking comments down below or in the side chat. But as far as I'm concerned, the three people on here... Sorry, Susan, I'm going to have to include you because you've not spoken up. I'm really sorry. I know I'm sat next to you, and I've really enjoyed looking at your legs. They're quite nice. Charlie's a hairy. It's fucking weird. That's why I didn't want to sit next to him. Unless you're going to disagree, you're as bad as they are, though. And all three of you are fucking con artist fucking assholes. Again, let me just remind you of, for Charlie's credentials of being a fucking con artist asshole, is this. And it's the 5G fucking I've got a sticker that's going to stop 5G shit that you can put on your microwave, your TV, your HD TV in a major way. Desktop computers, laptop, Wi-Fi routers. The fuck? It's 3 minutes 45 seconds left to go. I feel not long ago it was fucking 4 minutes to go. I just said 3 minutes, 45 minutes, didn't I? Whatever. Play.
You know, there's the MedBed stuff. I believe his name, John Bagster.
Yeah.
And also Steve Lukowski. He's got a whole range of stuff.
Steve Lebowski? I feel like there's an internet meme there.
I wear his band now for the G5. Bagster.
Yeah.
And also Steve Lukowski. He's got a whole range of stuff. I wear his band now for the G5 or 5G. You know, there's people who I've watched people come on your show that I believe have got amazing things that they can offer people. And what I would like to do is start gathering all of this into one location, under one umbrella, one association, where healthcare professionals that have lost their jobs can now have a turnkey business where they can start helping people again. And there's nobody watching over them saying, you're not allowed to give them this, you're not allowed to give them that. You know, everything is natural, everything has no negative side effects, and it's all based around helping people. And that's a challenge that I want to put out to people is come and join this and be a part of this and start helping people again, but in a way that doesn't.
Oh, do you know how hard it is to stay quiet during this? I'm not muted when I'm just mouthing shit. It's like, oh, fuck me. You're wearing a bracelet to protect against 5G. Fuck me. Fuck me. You're wearing a bracelet to protect against 5G while claiming that frequencies can heal people and have effect on the body. I can see some logic in there, but at the same point, fuck me. Seriously, fuck me. Do you really feel like a bracelet like that would stop against frequencies that are coming all around you? It's like saying, I'm gonna wear this bracelet and it's gonna stop me getting wet in the rain. 2 minutes 41 seconds. 2 minutes 41 seconds. I feel like this has got crazier as it got through. I know we skipped a bit, and I had to. I would be absolutely fucking insane if I fucking hadn't. The scariest thing is that after I record this video, I'm planning to record the New Year's Eve video. Because I know I'll have enough time to record a normal video, but not the New Year's Eve video. After listening to the shite on this one, how I'm going to put up with a New Year's Eve video, I don't fucking know. Oh, shit's the bed.
Cause any kind of negative drawback to yourself or to the clients.
Yeah, and Charlie, and just as a reminder for all of your listeners that everybody uses your name, Charlie, is the code.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. Everybody who comes to our website, you know, from listening to your show can use that code Charlie to get a 10% discount on anything they buy.
Mm-hmm. And we'll put the links in down below. But thank you very, very much. That's very, very constructive.
Wonder what the kickback was.
Thanks, Charlie. I really appreciate the platform for this, and I hope people share this video as far and wide as possible to get this message out.
Please don't share it out.
I think these out of...
Oh, wait. Share my video of this. Don't fucking share this, shitheads.
Work healthcare professionals are the perfect... They've demonstrated their desire to help people, and they've demonstrated their resolve to not give in under pressure. And I think that's an extremely admirable thing to do. So those are the kinds of people that I want to work with, and I would be proud to have that person as my healthcare professional, to know that they've sacrificed so much for their beliefs.
Well, I left working in the mainstream work when I was 44 years old. I'm 61 now. And I tell you what, when you learn...
You said you left the mainstream working work. You didn't say what in? Because your website is Dr. Charlie Ward. I have a feeling, I don't know, and someone can point out to me if I'm wrong, you're not a medical doctor in the terms of you didn't go to medical school and then do all the fucking years of training that go with that, and then have to go to a hospital, learn all the shit that goes with that. That maybe, just maybe, you did a basic either online course or shitty college course of, yes, you can give you a doctorate from this. Or it's in, say, a doctorate in Charlie Ward. You're a doctor in yourself on how much you like to masturbate to the boldness of your head. Because at the moment, I can't think of any reason why your website should be called Dr. Charlie Ward. That's throwing up red fucking flags of fucking stupidity when you've listened through this shite and not pulled up fucking anything. You're a fucking con artist. You fucking are.
I left. People know my story. I left and I've never ever looked back. I've never looked back. Working for myself totally over against working. Yes, I was a director level of the companies beforehand.
What company? Obviously not fucking medical.
But just by myself now. The only director I've got now is a financial director, which is my wife. But no, it's very empowering.
I'm guessing that Charlie might be worth some money. I don't want to be rude about his wife, but now luckily it's covered by me. Alert, right click is disabled on this page. Of course it is. Don't want people pinching fucking shit. Now, I'm not saying his wife is attractive. She's pretty, yes. I'm not saying she's ugly, anything like that. But I have a feeling that one of these things is not like the other. She is prettier than him in a way that... And I feel bad. I'm not calling out his wife saying she's a gold digger. I'm really, really not. I'm just insinuating the fact. Charlie in real life could be a lovely gentleman. He could be fun. He could be entertaining. And this could all be an act to make money on the internet. The fact he's selling 5G fucking sticker things to your phone makes me feel like it could be an act for the internet popularity. There is no way that 18 million fucking people are following your fucking website. Even if that is just the mailing list. Because that mailing list alone is worth a fuckload of money, Charlie. Fuckload of money. So we've got Charlie's story here. No, yeah, I should really go back to the video. But arranged marriage of 18, 3 children by 22. The arranged marriage that obviously didn't. So what was it? It was the exclusive brethren. Fuck me. I feel like someone's going to take this video and say, look, this drunk fuck can't even say words. No, I can't. Whatever. So yes, the exclusive brethren from Plymouth didn't believe in condoms. 3 kids, age of 22, left his wife behind, only allowed controlled visits for 5 years. Wife came out in 1988. They didn't actually like each other. It was only the religion they had in common, blah, blah, blah. He worked in a hotel and shared ownership for 30 years and retired from mainstream work in 2005. Hang on. So where'd this fucking doctorate come from? Because you're Dr. Charlie Ward, according to your website. I now use contracts I built up in the past 30 years to do my current business, which is moving physical currency from many governments worldwide. I have a wife called Nursel. Yeah, that sounds about right. Turkish. And 4 children. Plus the other 3. So 7 children. 4 grandchildren. That's fine. Not a problem. My wedding video. No, I'm not clicking on your wedding video. Not in a million years. So, Charlie Ward, or as your website says, Dr. Charlie Ward, is the doctor just there Hang on. The Charlie Ward Show with Dr. Charlie Ward. Where's your doctorate in medical practice come from? Are you just a fucking con artist? Again, I want to point out this fucking shite. Also, this fucking pint shite. Detox. Toxin and metals. 5G and EMF protection. Pain patches. Sleep patches. Alkaline water. What's the kickback on all that stuff you get, Charlie? Because unlike, as you know, doctors in the UK, you can prescribe medicine A, you can prescribe medicine B. Doesn't make a fucking difference to your pay at the end of the day. We are not America. And entertain... Don't want to sound horrible now. This is not at Americans in general. Entertain these American fuckwits in their misunderstanding what healthcare is supposed to be. Fucking 2 hours of this show. No one's going to be here by now. So, yeah. Fuck you all! Because no one's here by now. Guarantee it. Well, there might be. You know, people who left their video playing while they've fallen asleep on the sofa because it's Christmas Day!
To work for yourself. And there's plenty of good people out there, doctors and nurses, who this is absolutely made for. But thank you both very, very much. Lovely to see you again, Susan. Always a pleasure.
Love you, Charlie.
And
Same
David?
with you.
Yeah, real pleasure to
And
see you.
when we come back next month, we'll have some really wonderful things, right, David?
Absolutely. I hope we'll have our cleanse package put together and ready to go.
Perfect.
Thanks, Charlie. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Cleanse project. Yeah, that's his really loud intro again, which is really loud in my headphones. I do apologise for anyone who's listening normally on headphones as well, because that was loud. I've got no idea at present what the volume's going to be like over the entire video, but still, that was fucking loud. I've not drunk a lot. I'm on an empty stomach. Apart from those celebrations I've just eaten. Celebrations! Sponsor me! I'll eat your sweets all the time because I'm a fat bastard and I like chocolate. But yeah, that was... Wow. I feel like the 10 minutes or so we skipped had nothing interesting. And it was just going to talk about, hey, health cleanse here, vaccine bits here. It didn't get into the fucking stupidity that the three of them fucking shared with each other. And all three of them are fucking moronic, fucking stupid con artists as far as I'm concerned. Because there was no fucking denial between the three of them of any of the stupid bits that David said, or any of the stupid bits that Susan said, or any of the stupid bits that fucking Charlie said. Someone wants to deny it, fucking sue me for shite. And you better bring fucking medical information to bring it up. Because I am fed up. Really, really fed up of really, really, really stupid people conning people out of money as, here is our detox medicine, here is our other medicine, here is this, 400% fucking cure rate against cancer. Fuck you. Really, fuck you. You do not have a 400% cure rate against cancer. You don't. Show me the fucking medical fucking trials of that shite. Because that would be curing cancer overnight. It's fucking not. Show me any fucking medication that's over 100% effective. Even something as simple as fucking Viagra has medical fucking side effects. You know, water can have side effects. Drink too much of it, you might die. You are a fucking moron with no fucking medical understanding at all. I'm a drunk person with more medical understanding. If someone drunk sitting in a pub can point out why you're fucking stupid and point it out consistently with what I hope is no fucking comments down below. If there is, fine. I will look through them. But I have a feeling there's not going to be any. There might be people in the side chat, and I can guarantee this. I can actually guarantee this one saying, Barman, you're drunk. You can't pronounce that word. No, I can't. No, I can't. But it's Christmas Day, so no one cares. And it's like 2 and a bit hours in. Anyone who's still here is going to be as drunk as I feel for not eating all day and drinking 4 pints of a premium lager over 5%. Yeah, I feel lightweight when I say that. I've only had 4 pints. I'm feeling tipsy. Fuck you all. Especially over 2 hours. That's just pathetic. It's the not eating, though. It's the not eating. Oh. But, yeah. No. You three are all fucking nut jobs. So, what everyone's going to have to remember is, you need to go from this video and set the reminder for the New Year's Eve video. Because I'm going to do another Charlie video straight after this. Yeah, so imagine what this is going to be like in 2 hours' time. 8, 9, possibly 10 pints in. Especially since I'm going to go for a fag and get some fresh air now. Yay! So, thank you very much, everyone. I've been the Sarcastic Bomb. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and have an awesome, absolutely awesome Christmas day. Watch all the specials on TV and things like that. Doctor Who, all the other jabs. And I'm going to go for a pee, because I really need a pee. Thank you very much. Good night. Where's the stop button? Where's the stop button? I think it's F.